All right, all right, all right. Grand rising, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Today is $2 Sublimation Tuesday, and we're going to be doing some backpacks, guys. So I want you guys to tune in, lock in, drop your city and state, like the video, share the video on whichever platform you're viewing us from, and make sure you take some notes because we're going to talk about a little bit of a controversial topic that's going on social media right now as it pertains to our kids going back to school, buying school supplies, specifically backpacks. So if you are a sublimation or a crafter, or if you make things, if you're just handy, nifty, all that stuff, then you're going to want to tap in. So this is the Blank Spot. We're a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And like I said, today is $2 Sublimation Tuesday. What does that mean? Well, it means just what it says. You can go to our website, which is theblankspot.com, and you can pick up 2 transfers for $2, but you got to put 10 in your shopping cart. So that means that if you select one item, you're going to get actually 2. You got to get a total of 10 in order to get that discount. So it's $2 Sublimation Tuesday, and those are going to be the apparel size transfers, some tumbler wraps, things like that, okay? So take advantage of that sale. Going back to school, kids are going to be wanting their own specialized, customized tumblers. Teachers are going to be wanting their own specialized, customized tumblers. You're going to be wanting to get some things that are nice back to school type images for teachers and kids alike. And if you're just, in the mood of gifting items, or if you're selling items, it's going to be a great idea to actually participate in $2 Sublimation Tuesday. With that being said, let's get to the sublimation part. So, guys, if you go to our website on the front page, www.theblankspot.com, you're going to see, scroll down just slightly, you're going to see a tab that says Back to School. Back to school, we're going to be featuring mainly backpacks, okay? But we do have some other items like lanyards. We have book bags, other types of bags, shoulder bags, and we also have some man, I'm messing up now. We got some spiral notebooks, okay, that are going to be great for back to school, whether you're going back as a student or whether you're providing them for teachers, educators, or administrators. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, has anybody heard anything, or have you been seeing the traffic about these $100 plus bags? I think they're state bags and also the spray ground bags. Anybody know anything about that? Anybody seen that going on? I saw that, and I didn't know it was a thing. I heard about it, and I found out that they were talking about it last year. I didn't know it was a thing, but obviously it is a thing. And if it is a thing, you as a parent, you're going to want to do your best to get your kids what they want, especially, if you came from a position or a place where you didn't have a lot of stuff. So you want them to have more than you. However, if you are a crafter, a creator, a designer, you are going to do everything that you can to make some things to minimize your costs. Because I'm telling you, man, raising kids these days is going to be very expensive. Especially it doesn't even matter if it's a public or private school. They got all these different lists and different requirements that they have to have all these different supplies and stuff that they need. And spending $100 to $150 on a backpack may not be financially responsible in your eyes. I'm not here to judge anybody. If you want to drop $1.50 on a bag that's going to be used for a couple of months, just because you said because you said because you said you could, then that's your choice. However, if you are the parent that is going to understand the value of $1, if you're the parent that says, hey, you know what, I'm not going to give those folks my money like that, or if you're the parent that says, I got multiple kids and I can't justify $100 to $150 per bag, just dropping it off, and they may or may not use it. I've heard some stories about that as well. Kids got the bags, and a lot of them are not using those bags. They got them from last year, and then they want a new bag next year. So what I did was, and we got 3 grandkids, so that's going to kind of be the topic this morning. We're going to make them some backpacks. But what I did was I went online and I looked for a PNG. I looked for a PNG of a picture that looked like a spray bag. Oh, spray ground bag, right? So I know there's lots of stuff on social media. You can find just about whatever you want or whatever you need out there, right? But I went online and I looked at some bags, some images for some bags, and I said, you know what? Let's come on back to the blank spot, bring the audience in, and let them see just how easy it is to create something for your child that's going to be a low cost, but still it's going to be a good quality, okay? So we got a couple of bags that we're going to do, but I'm going to do this bag for me. This is going to be my bag is going to be the spray bag, because I would never, even for me, drop $150 on a backpack, unless it's going to have some electronics in it. It's going to be a smart bag. It's going to do some stuff. It may walk to me. It may carry me. It's going to do some stuff, because I can't justify that. You know, it's going to have to be some type of luggage, something that's going to be long term, and I'm going to be using it on a regular basis. I can't justify that, but even with me, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to grab my lint roller, because there are some things that we had to do in order to get to this point. Now, everybody that is new to the platform, if it's your first time here, I want you to type a number 1 in the comments. Type a number 1 in the comments if it's your first time here. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate it. We're going to be doing the first bag. The first bag we're going to do is going to be a design that I got offline. It's a design. I'm not selling this bag. So for all of you people who are the copyright police and the trademark police and all that good stuff, I'm not selling this bag. This is something that I'm making for myself, and I can keep it for myself. Okay. I just know that me and my wife were talking about it back in the day. The popular bags were like Nike bags, Jan Sport, and what's the other bag? East Bay. Those were popular bags, and those were kind of expensive. And my mom and dad, they take us straight to, you know, anybody remember McCory's, TGNY? Anybody remember when Walmart first got started, right? Or, you know, whatever store it was, they would take us there and they get our backpacks and we'd be good to go. And we take care of that backpack. And if anything happened, the backpack got a hole in it because the books were too big, or maybe we were just dragging the bag, because that's what kids do, then we would get another bag in the second semester. But we didn't get that very expensive bag, okay? So, but this particular bag I'm going to be doing is going to be, it's going to be a replica, I would say, okay? So I don't want to get in any trouble, because I know there's a lot of there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of hateful Helens out there. There's a lot of desperate Doreens out there. There's a lot of people out there who gonna be looking, saying, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing that," and all that. So we're not selling this, y'all. It's not a selling point. But if you find that you want to send in your images, then you can actually send your images in, and we can print them on a gang sheet, okay, for you. Yes, we do sell sublimation blanks and supplies. The website is theblankspot.com. I'm going to assume that you are new, okay? Going to assume that you're new. So if you're brand new, we are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Hello, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. So we are using the blank spot sublimation paper, and we're also using the blank spot sublimation ink. Our paper, amazingly, does not need a cover. We don't need butcher paper, parchment paper to cover our paper. Our paper does not bleed, okay? Now, if you're using any type of substrate that is very thin, then you may want to protect that substrate by sliding or inserting a piece of butcher paper or parchment paper in between that, so that thing doesn't blow back. But even with our sublimation shirts are so thick and they're so soft with the cotton feel, 100% with the cotton feel, they do not blow through, okay? So first thing that I did was I turned my heat press on. And my heat press said, ooh, we getting ready to do some work. So I turned my heat press on. And I put my heat press, turned it on at 385. And I set it for 55 seconds, okay? So the bag that I'm doing is going to be detachable, but this is my bag. The other bags that you're going to see, they're not detachable. However, there's enough space in there to actually sublimate so you don't mess up the bag. Now, for all the number ones, once again, welcome. Drop a number 2 in the comments if you have never sublimated a backpack before. Where's my number 2s at? I've never sublimated a backpack before. So we got our temperature at 385. Our time is at 55 seconds. And you're going to want, I'm doing it all over. This is going to be an all over print. Okay, I'm going to cover the whole thing. Covering the whole thing. So now I'm going to use medium pressure, okay? But I can use a little bit more if I need to. Now, this particular bag has Velcro on it, okay? This part attaches to the bag. The other part has a plastic snap. You want to keep the plastic snap away from the heat press. Why? It's 385 degrees, y'all. It's going to melt, okay? So don't say I didn't warn you. I do have a little pad, and please, guys, do your own homework. You can get these pads out of any sewing department, any type of embroidery department, any fabric department. So you can get these pads. It's rolled up. It comes in a little roll, okay? So it ain't rocket science. You can go find your little pad. I think this is about a quarter of an inch, I think, thick. And it just helps me to get more pressure up so I can actually have a great sublimation, okay? Not required. It's not required, but I use this to help me out sometimes. And then also with that pad, if I have my transfer, if my transfer is going to overlap my substrate meaning the thing that I'm going to sublimate, then I'll put a piece of butcher paper down so I can catch some of that ink, that overflow ink from the transfer. So I see it's a couple of number 2s on here. I don't think that TikTok is playing with us. Instagram, y'all just hanging on. But I see a couple of number 2s on Facebook and YouTube. So you guys have never sublimated a backpack before. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you've never sublimated a backpack before, it's very simple. And if you're not a designer like me, then you can find simple images online. All you want to do is look for either transparent PNGs or PNGs. They're going to give you the best. They're going to give you the best quality, and also you want to look for a pixelation that's high numbers. Okay, that helps as well. All right, not a designer. Just want to share that with y'all. So I am making sure that I'm going to use some tape this time. For those of you who know me, you know that I don't like using tape, but for this particular project, I'm gonna have to take this down. So the first thing I'm gonna do, if you have anything that you want to protect, you got to have you some good heat tape. This heat tape is gonna go around this little strap right here, because although it's hanging off of the heat press, I still want to make sure that I get enough on there to where I can actually sublimate it. Say yeah if you understand what I'm talking about. I know it's a lot of people who are new out there. $2 Sublimation Tuesday, y'all. Check us out. I think we dropped some new transfers on there as well. So check us out. Drop 10 in your shopping cart and get them for the discounted price. No coupon code needed. And I just taped that up to protect it, okay? That's all I did. I just taped it up to protect it. That's all I did. All right? So let's go ahead and go. I already lint rolled it. And then you have to know which side is going to be right side up and upside down. Where the Velcro part attaches to the bag, that's going to be right side up. Now, I'm not going to show y'all what I did, because, you know, I don't want you to see. Not just yet, anyway. But I made it big enough, way big enough, to get on here. So I may print it again, because I think I made it a little bit too big for what I want to do. While y'all are jumping on, dropping your city and state, and letting us know where y'all are tuning in from, I want you guys to remember that it's $2 Sublimation Tuesday. $2 Sublimation Tuesday. If you do sublimation, means that you have the ability to get some amazing sublimation transfers for $2. You just got to put 10 in your shopping cart, okay? And we're going to go with that. So while we're waiting on that to print, you are going to have to measure, okay? Some of you guys have a problem with measuring. Type a number 3 in the comments if measuring is not one of your strong points. Type a number 3 if you struggle with measuring. Anybody struggle with measuring? You know, I never had that problem. I never had that problem with measuring. But let me see a number 3 if you struggle with measuring. That's a number 3 right there? Okay. Exactly what is your issue with measuring? You get a fabric ruler, and you never, ever, ever measure exactly. You always leave a little extra space, okay? Always leave a little extra space. So it should not be an issue. The problem, I think, is people are overthinking the numbers, okay? But we have this this ruler conversion chart that has the 3/16 to 5/16 to every number on the notch. This is a digital product. You guys can actually go to the website and you can search ruler and you can download that, and that'll give you a little opportunity to help with your issue with measurement, okay? Since this is an all-over project, it's not going to be that hard. There you go. That's what I wanted to see right there. That's exactly what I wanted to see. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down because I wanted to hit in a particular area. For those of you just jumping on, this is the blank spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. So when you shop with us, your items will be shipped from the East Coast. How about that? I don't know what it is about the craze about these spray bags and these state bags. Can anybody tell me what's the craze? What's the big deal about these state bags and these spray ground bags? Can anybody? Is it something that's a fad or is it trending? Maybe y'all don't know. I don't know. I know they're cutting up online. They're cutting up online, man. Talking about it's trending. Hey, Stevie, what's going on? So it's trending. I know it was coming. I heard about it. I heard about it briefly last year, but I didn't really think about or look into it. So I don't know if it's actually trending as a trend, or is it trending as a fad? Y'all know there's difference. There's a difference between being a fad and a trend. I know it's some type of fashion, some fashion deal. What do y'all think? What are y'all thoughts on it? Would y'all spend $100+ on a backpack for your kids? Do y'all think that's justified? Trying to make sure it's hitting my cushion. Do y'all think that's justified to spend that type of money on a backpack? What do y'all think?
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday.
Yeah, that's gonna come out.
How y'all doing?
I'm not here to call anybody because they were talking about parents or mothers who were broke because they couldn't afford the spray ground bag or the state bag.
That thing was crazy.
I can't justify paying that much money though. That's just me.
I didn't realize it was such a craze until you told me about it.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about it briefly last year, but all I see is them having the design, and most of them have the animated mouth, open, right? Mm-hmm. Have like animated mouth open, yeah, stuff like that. So I think it's pretty cool as far as the artwork. But then I go back and I look at a lot of individuals who are buying it. That don't really know who they're shopping with. Something to think about.
Do your research.
They don't know they're shopping with. But anyway.
So you making you a replica?
I'm making me one. Forget the kids. I don't need the kids going back to school talking about, hey, somebody jacked them for their bags and I got to go and act up because somebody got them for their bag. But I definitely wanted to make me something that looked like it. Yeah, something that looked like it. And check out that ink release. Y'all see that? That's the blank spot sublimation paper. Check out that ink release.
Listen, those of you that you're sublimation crafters, sublimation business owners, we just got a new shipment of roll paper in.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Make sure you guys go to the website. We have some 13 inches in. We have the 8.5 in, and then of course we have the 24 inch rolls of sublimation paper. So we just got that shipment in this morning. So make sure if you guys are using roll tacky paper, make sure you guys go in there and check it out. All right.
That roll paper will save you, huh?
Yeah, especially if you're doing long projects. You can actually, even if you have a converted printer, you can actually print up to 47 inches long on these Epson printers. So make sure you guys go check it out. The 8.5 is 8.5 by 328 feet. And then you have 13 by 328 feet. And of course you got the 24 inches, 100 feet. All right. So y'all go check that out. Also, as Eric is doing these bags, make sure you check out the back to school. We have the children bags. They're available on the website right now.
And I'm going to share with you guys a couple of different bags that we have. I'm actually going to do 3 more, but I'm going to share a couple of different bags that we have. Then you can check the rest of them out on the website. Mm-hmm. Once again, the website.
Theblankspot.com, guys. Make sure you, it's 2 S's, it's plural, okay? Theblankspot.com. Okay. That looked like a replica. It's very vibrant. And that's the one thing that I looked at these bags. They're very vibrant. It kind of catches the eye. So why not, get you one of these for your kid or sell these and, get a really nice vibrant print and you could be good to go.
When it's a fad, no one cares. They just want it. Yeah. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't.
So you guys can be really creative with these, the bags for the kids. You can be really, really creative with these. And Eric is going to, our grandkids wanted bags to match their water bottles that we made them. So we're just going to use the same print that we use for their water bottles. We asked them what they wanted, and they told us what they wanted. So we're going to just use that same print and put it on their backpack for school. So make sure you guys go and check out that back to school collection.
Anybody got grandkids out there? Who's got grandkids out there? Anybody got grandkids? Say me.
We have 3, y'all. The oldest will be
10
this year. 10.
Yeah, we just be spoiling them, man, and sending them back home. We spoil them and send them back home.
I mean, 10, like, wow.
So these are our large backpacks. And I think these are going to be great for the younger kids that are going back to school. We going to have, I want to say 5 colors of these, but you can go on the website. I'll show you a couple more colors.
Yep.
There's a like a royal blue,
navy blue, black. You have pink,
and a purple.
You have a purple.
I don't have the purple one to show you though, but it's on the website.
Smaller backpack. Those will be for more of like maybe pre-K, kindergarten, maybe. Even for like at the daycare, the smaller ones. I believe we have pink, blue, maybe yellow, and green. You just have to go to the website and check those out.
Somebody said they got
you
16.
Have 6. No, she said 6.
Oh, I thought she said 16.
She said 6.
I say 16.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, I'm looking at Sheila.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow. Can you have 16? Wow, God bless you. Because I know what it's like with 3. And Sheila, you have 6. God bless y'all.
So we're coming on here, man. It's $2 Sublimation Tuesday.
Yes.
We're doing some backpacks, back to school, sublimating. And I'm just going to say this. I'm not here to judge. It's your money. If you want to go and work overtime, or if you feel like you have the amount of money to spend to buy whatever you want for your kids, I'm not here to judge you. However, if you're looking to save some money and put that money somewhere else, maybe into school clothes, maybe into shoes.
Y'all know how kids run out of their shoes.
Or maybe into some type of investment account. You know, I
mean, each is on. If you want to go out and spend $100 and some on a book bag, then hey.
Yeah, you're not getting it from me, so I ain't, it ain't my issue. I don't care. If I was the person that designed it and created it, I would hope to be targeting a certain group of people, and I would be selling it too.
Yes. So $2 Sublimation Tuesday, y'all. Make sure y'all go to the website, theblankspot.com. That's for 2 S's. Make sure you scroll down. It's going to say $2 Tuesday. Make sure you put 10 in your cart. Okay. Everything comes in packs of 2. So you put 10 in your cart, you're actually getting 20 transfers. All right.
This is always tricky. So this one doesn't come off.
Yeah.
This one doesn't come off, but it's enough space to let it hang off and sublimate, okay?
Yep. You can hang that off your press.
I'll do your lungs first. So anybody have any questions about these backpacks or Sublimation Tuesday? $2 Tuesday?
Oh, Steve, you have 4 grandkids? Oh, wow. We didn't know that.
Okay.
All right. You right along with us with 3. Yeah, anybody have any questions about the backpacks we have on the website? $2 Tuesday. Any questions on that?
Okay, so this is going to go down. Okay, with his name going up?
Yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
This man gonna be going pink.
So the night's gonna be upside down. So you want to go back and change his design?
Yeah, because I'm gonna probably make this a different color too.
Okay, well you go ahead. I'm gonna be doing our granddaughters instead. And she has a simple design, man. She's got her name, and then she's got some stars on it, so she likes that. So we're gonna roll with that. Okay. So let's see. What's the website, man? I love TikTok because we are probably used to people with a picture, but that's the website, and it's also in our bio. The website's also in the bio. Okay. The website is also in our bio on all of our platforms, guys. You can see our website information in our bio. Absolutely, you're welcome. You need 4 of them. You better come get them then. I know that's right. Better come get them. And you can actually save money, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong, like I said, if you guys want to, if the parents want to buy that. But I'm noticing something. Although we are not, I'm in my 50s, early 50s. I am not my parents, just like our kids are not us. So with every generation, we kind of do a little bit more. And I look at how we're doing business out there, and our target audience has always been crafters who are brand new to this thing, maybe somebody who doesn't have the ability to have their own vendors, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool for us because we attract a lot of people who are new to the business, right? Nothing wrong with that. But then you got to understand that you are someone's target audience. I wish I can sit down and talk to the group of people who may not understand that we are someone's target audience. Without us, oh, that's too short. Without us, they won't make any money. So we are someone's target audience. So whoever created those state bags and those spray ground bags, they're targeting customers or potential customers to buy those things. Just as we are looking at you guys who are new to creating and crafting. Maybe you decided to craft because you want to save money for your grands or your kids. This is the perfect opportunity to do that. This is the perfect opportunity to do that, guys. So all you got to do is go to the website. All you got to do is go to the website and make that decision to save some money, right? And it's really not that hard. If you think about it, it's really not that hard. Y'all give me 1 second. So yeah, go to the website, theblankspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. Back to school book bags are available. It's $2 Sublimation Tuesday. Get some of those items. As a matter of fact, you may see some sports teams that your kids or grandkids may want on their backpack. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Man, talking about these spray ground bags and these state bags, man. I just made my own bag. I just saved me $145. I know you're probably saying, well, the bag doesn't have all those little pockets and slots and stuff all in there, but it's got what I need, right? It's got what I need. So I just made my own spray ground bag. Talk about that. Save the money, right? I remember when I first came on, and I really didn't understand crafters. I didn't understand, what thanks, Mike. I didn't understand what you guys were looking for, what you wanted to do. I think it's a lot of business out there that you guys can actually get if you just keep your head, your ears to the ground and your head in the game. Because there's a lot of people who are looking for back to school items. They're looking for back to school stuff. And if you're not aware of how to get that D, boy, it's hard to find good help sometimes, y'all. Check this out. You did this as a cup, and that's why it's like this.
So I gotta do it again.
No, that's why it's like this.
Yeah.
Do you want me to turn it? Because that's not how it's designed. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can do it like this, and her name goes down,
mm-hmm.
like the cup.
Yeah.
Or I can turn it.
Either way, I think we'll be fine.
I don't think
it has stars on it. So
yeah, I don't think we care. we really don't care.
I mean,
I'm a little anal retentive when it comes to stuff like that.
I think it'll be all right.
But we really don't care. And the kids, they really don't care either. But as far as these bags, let's go back to these bags, man, because I think there's going to be some issues in the schools. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but the kids gonna be bullying the ones that can't afford the bag. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
I think it's going to be some issues. Well, not so much afford the bag. I don't think it's about affording as much as there's just going to be some parents that just ain't going to pay that amount of money for a bag. There's going to be some parents that are just not going to be able to, they're not in their mind, they're not going to be able to justify that for that bag. But what I will tell you, if you are one of those parents that say, hey, you know what? I can't justify paying that much for a bag. Well, that's why we got these sublimation bags right here. And I don't think that spray ground or state bags are gonna lose in the money because you're making your own bag. I don't think they're gonna lose in the money or in their sleep. I don't think so. Hey, Latrice, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. I don't think it's about, in my opinion, I don't think it's about if somebody is broke or not. But I do believe that it is about if you find value in spending money on something like that. And with the way the economy is right now, and some people are starving for air conditioning because it's so hot. People are still having to choose between whether they're gonna eat or have some lights. You know what I'm saying? You know. I'm at the site. I don't see the bag direct link. So when you're going to go to the site, you're going to scroll down. It's going to be the second picture. It's going to say back to school. Once you click on that back to school, it's going to be in that collection. Okay. 10.5 by 8.5. Okay, guys. So if you guys are searching right now, if you're searching and looking for that bag or those bags, what I want you guys to do is go to the website. On the front page, you're going to see the first thing is going to say what's new. After that, you're going to scroll down below that, and you're going to see, you're going to see that there. So, you can do backpack in the search bar. So this got on here just a tad bit, but I think we're going to be okay. I tried to slide it down as much as I could. So, okay, so this is what we got. This is going to be for our granddaughter, Neville, okay? And it matches her backpack. She loves blue. All right, so this is pretty cool. I like this. Came out real cool. You can be creative and do your own design, or you can actually find something online, however you want to do it. And remember, guys, if you do have images that you need printed that are bigger in scale, bigger than your printer, you can always come to our website, theblankspot.com. You can actually have us to print it on one of our gang sheets, okay? Have us to print it on one of our gang sheets. The sooner, the better, because, the kids are going to be back in school before you know it. And this was an easy project. A real easy project. So what's y'all's questions? Does anybody have any questions about what's going on right now? Because I'm ready for all the questions. I did ask you guys a question. You may or may not want to answer it. Are you buying your kids those spray bags or those state book bags? If you are, no judgment. It's your money. Are you guys buying those bags?
Yeah. Have you bought it already?
Have you bought it already? Because you can still come to the website, theblankspot.com. Get you some sublimation bags. And do your thing. Doing your thing will be so much easier. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, the love that you put into this bag, the little ones will appreciate it. They will. Especially if you have multiple children to purchase for. That's when I think it makes a difference. I think it makes a difference when you have multiple children to purchase for. That's when the numbers start running up, you know? So that was for our granddaughter. One of our grandsons, he's the second oldest. He has his own things that he likes too. All the kids, they like their own thing, man.
Thank you, Tamara.
They like their own thing.
So our grandkids, they start school on next Tuesday. So we're gonna give them their bags on tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna pick them up, take them out, pick them up and take them out to dinner. Take them to a pizza joint, fill them up with pizza, and give them their bag.
Home, back
Yeah.
to mama. Give them their bag.
So that's okay, Wicked. Appreciate you for coming. This is one of the bags that we did. This is what it looks like blank. This is what it looks like blank.
You got the navy blue as well.
But this is one of the ones that we did. Okay. So now the replica that I did, the spray bag replica that I did looks like this. And I'm gonna have some good content. Yeah. And I could have probably blocked out the little monsters thing, but it's mine. I'm not selling it. Nobody's gonna get into trouble, you know. We're good to go. Appreciate it.
So y'all take advantage of the back to school collection. I know you guys are getting ready for school. Take advantage of these backpacks that's on the website. Ooh. Oh yeah, he gonna love it.
So our second youngest, the middle one, he likes Minecraft. Did I get it? So we could have went out there and bought a Minecraft bag. Or we can use these sublimation blanks and make our own.
Yep.
So this bag completed is not on our website. You'd have to actually find your own image, Doris. Have to find your own image. Now, if you want this bag, Doris, you can actually email us and we can probably make sure you get this bag, okay, completed, okay? But these bags are being sold blank on our website. And all I did was go to Google. I'm gonna be real transparent. It's no secret. I went to Google and I searched a transparent PNG or transparent image, okay? Transparent image of whatever you're looking for. That's going to always give you the best quality. Now, you got to be careful because some of the pictures are smaller. And when you go to blow them up or make them larger, they may be what's called pixelated. They may be blurry. So you have to be mindful of that. So when you get that picture, before you print it, make it big and see what it looks like. Okay? And these are gifts for our grandkids.
Yes. They start school next Tuesday. We're gonna put scraps on that one. So y'all go get those. Also today is $2 Sublimation Tuesday.
$2.
Make sure you go on the website. Scroll down to $2 Tuesday. Put 2 in your cart. Put 10 in your cart. And it's gonna be $2. So you get 2 for $2. When you put the 10 in your cart, it's gonna come up to $20. You're gonna have 20 credit cards.
So email us, Doris. Do you know our email?
Is that Doris on the orange word?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. Okay, I sent you our email to our custom site. Okay, that's the email to our custom site. This is the one you were talking about. Yeah, double check your shipping options. Make sure you choose a faster shipping option. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, Tamara. Yes. Double check.
All right. So, is this on our thing?
No. Did not put that one on there.
That's all good.
That's on one shirt for me.
Okay. We can do that one. We can do that as the last little dealio. We can do that.
I get on there before the end of the day though.
All right, questions or comments about our sublimation backpacks? Questions or comments about our sublimation backpacks? Yes, congratulations, Mike. I did not know.
Who we congratulate?
Grandbaby.
Oh, congratulations. Welcome to the club. Is your first? I'm assuming. Welcome to the I'm a Gigi, this a Papa club.
Welcome to the club, baby. $2 Sublimation Tuesday, guys. It's going to last until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Takes place every Tuesday. But you may not be able to wait until Tuesday. So don't wait until Tuesday and you need something. Go ahead and get your transfers. Also, if you need something printed, we do offer gang sheets. We have 5 different gang sheets available.
Yep. Also, if you are a sublimation crafter or a business owner and you need roll paper, we just got a brand new shipment in this morning. If you need 8.5-inch rolls or 13-inch rolls, even 24-inch roll sublimation paper, we just got a shipment in this morning. So make sure you guys take advantage because they do go fast. Our roll paper flies out of here fast. So make sure you take advantage.
Yeah.
The 8.5-inch roll paper is 328 feet. The 13-inch is 328 feet, and the 24-inch is 100 feet. The 8.5 and the 13, you can use that with the actual. Even if you converted a printer, Epson printers, you can print up to 47 inches long.
Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that you can print up to 47 inches long on an Epson printer? That means that you would measure the paper. You would measure the paper. You would cut the paper. And then you would go to your printer settings. Set the printer settings.
Yep.
For however long you need to print. Okay. So the flap does not come off of these. But the flap does come off of the smaller bags.
Yes.
But it's enough space. It's enough space. Okay. The flap does not come off, but it is enough space. And I'm going to show you guys real quick.
So you have enough space to hang it off, to hang the flap off.
That's more than enough space from here to here to hang off. Okay. That's more than enough space to hang off. Hey, Pandora, what's going on?
Hey, Pandora.
So we're just about done, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a recap and show you all the bags that we did for the back to school, bags. I know there's a big old craze about the spray bag, the spray ground bags, and the state bag. These do not have all of the images. They don't have all of the pad, the pockets and all that stuff. It doesn't have all that. But what it does have is it has an opportunity for you to save your money.
Yes.
This is a money saver right here. And if you are a person who enjoys saving money, if you enjoy saving money or redirecting that money to other places, here we go. This won't be popular for everybody. This won't be a popular conversation for everybody because we're going to have someone that says, hey, you know what? I work hard and I'm going to justify spending this money because it's my money. Man, listen, go ahead. Doesn't matter to us. You know, it doesn't matter to us. But if you're not that person and you want to save some money, then you are our target audience. So we're talking to people who are looking to save a couple of dollars on back to school bags. These bags are durable. Okay. These are not college bags. So I recommend you be sensible and realistic when you're talking about putting stuff inside these bags. But if you got kids that are going to grade school, middle school, I think these bags are going to be perfect and they're sturdy. And you can do some things to actually reinforce the bags, the same things that you would do to reinforce that Jan Sport bag, that East Bay pack bag, or any other bag that may have a little issue with it. Okay, so you can do some reinforcements where you think there may be some problems. Okay, other than that,
there's also some neoprene bags in there for teachers. So you may be able to, you know, make some bags for some lunch bags for your teachers. If you're looking at you look in the back to school collection, there's the neoprene bags in there too for lunch bags.
Yeah, those will make some great bags. And don't forget, if you got some kids that have keys that you want to have, make sure they have lanyards. We're selling lanyards as well. Are they waterproof? Well, I hadn't put it in water, but I mean, no. I would say no, they're not waterproof. But you have to think about this, Adrian. I want you to think about this. The price that you're paying for this bag, you're not going to pay that for a waterproof bag. So you're going to pay.
Maybe I have been out of the game.
No, there's probably some waterproof bags. You're going to pay more for a waterproof bag. Yeah. So what you can do to make it water resistant, is to maybe spray some Scotch Guard on it, so the rainwater can roll off. Okay. But there's not going to be a lot of waterproof bags at this price point. Okay. Yeah. So that's something to think about. Great question though. But go to the website. Some of you guys have been shopping with us for the last 4.5 years. Go and check us out. Go to the website. Do some business with us. It is $2 Sublimation Tuesday. So you may find some sublimation transfers that you want to put on that bag, in the middle of that bag. Or you may find some ideas on our website and you may say, I want to recreate some stuff. And then you never know. Okay. So once again, this is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And today is $2 Sublimation Tuesday. We just did a couple of backpacks. Guys, if you are the type of person that's looking to save some money, you just save some money getting a backpack, especially if you have multiple people to buy it for. You just save some money right here, sublimating your own backpack. And if you sell items, you can sell these backpacks to your customers as well. If not, we're not talking to you. That's cool too. But you may find something that you like on our website, whether it's a back to school shirt, whether it's a back to school backpack, whether it's a lanyard, whether it's a notebook, a cup, whatever the case may be. Check us out. Like I always say, guys, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. We're going to see everybody at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.
Talk to y'all later.